Hey, it's Dave with Quad City Safety. So here to talk about changing surfaces during winter season. So as we get closer to where we're going to be inundated with ice and snow, it's important for us to remember that one of the worst accidents we can have is a slip and fall, basically because of environment. As it gets colder, obviously water freezes, it snows. So the thing that we have to remember is a lot of times we're not around that indoors. It's only when we go out of doors. And a lot of traction devices are not set up to traverse from inside to outside. It requires you to take something off, or you could possibly mar a finished floor from coming out of, for instance, the job site coming back into a finished floor. So we could mess up linoleum, wood, whatever. So that's where we have a couple of devices that we're going to take a look at today. And they're both made by True North. This guy right here is the K1. And this one, I forget the part number on it, but we'll add it down there in the captions there. But as we can see, this one has more of the traditional spikes, or something that's going to dig into the ice and snow. And you go, okay, good enough. How do I get in and out? So we are able to just easily reach down, and it's on an elastic system, so we just flip it up. So now it's out of the way, and our little carbide tips that will keep us from slipping and falling are now not going to mar the floor. This is meant for more of an aggressive work environment. So if we're on a construction site, I would rather us look at something like this. If we're in a lighter industrial, let's say maybe a warehouse where we're in and out, we could be at a car lot where we have to be inside and outside, but we have that potential to hit ice on some finished concrete surfaces. So again, we're not really talking about a real aggressive, but we want to increase our ability not to slip and fall on the ice. So that's where we can come into this guy right here. And as we can see, these chevrons that are on here are impregnated with fiberglass. So they don't really look like much, but when you get to feel them, you can kind of understand where that they would come into play. And you're already seeing them incorporate these into the outsoles of not a lot, but there's a couple styles of boot. Rocky and a couple other manufacturers have similar technologies that they're going ahead and adding just to the outsole. So again, this is something that just kind of adds to whatever footwear you're wearing presently. You can easily take it off, but the beauty of it is if we were coming inside and going out, we wouldn't necessarily need to take this off or flip it up. We could keep it in service at all times. So if, as the weather changes, you're worried about slips and falls on ice, and you would like to talk to somebody about these products or other ones that might help you out, kind of lower those incidents, don't hesitate to reach out to us at quadcitysafety.com.